Hi everybody, it's me. I know it's been so long since I've shared with you how I've been doing. You're probably thinking, oh my gosh, she's dead, but I'm not. I guess to say, a part of me felt like I was dying. I was going through a lot for a while, and I apologize for not sharing it. I think for what it's worth, I had a hard time even sharing it with my best friends and even like family, just what I've been going through, and it's just because I couldn't even describe what I was going through, so I was kind of going a little crazy about that. Um, I think a lot of it was just really struggling with living out an obligation, and I think with this, like, it was supposed to be a blessing and it was supposed to be an encouragement to people, but then it turned into like this obligatory thing that I started, and I got really weary in sharing and thinking of these things I could be doing, because there are times where I'm just like, you know what, like, I hope this isn't the last day, because I don't feel like doing anything that will be extraordinary. And so, and I felt really guilty, and I was like, what the freak? Like, you're supposed to be encouraging people, and now you suck. And so, that's kind of something that I've been struggling with a lot. Just living out an obligation of feeling like this, I have to do this because um, I want to make sure that they know that I'm there. I want to do this because my family expects me to do this, or I want to do this because my friends haven't seen me in a while. And so rather than enjoying the things that I should be enjoying, like time with friends and family, like it started becoming just like a burden. And that's a terrible thing to say, but that's kind of how I felt. And even with work, the things that I really was passionate about, which is coaching and training and reaching the next generation with what we do, um, I started just being so afraid of pursuing that dream, because I started seeing the obstacles. In the Bible, it shares a time when Peter walks on water, and he, like, Jesus basically tells him, like, Peter asks, like, Jesus, if that's really you, come out and tell me to join you. Paraphrase, terribly paraphrase, and sorry everybody, please don't judge me. And basically Jesus like, all right, well, sure, then come out and walk with me. And he was like, all right. So he starts walking, and he's like, oh my gosh, this is legit. And then he looks around, and then he finally sees, like, oh my gosh, I'm walking on water. There's a strong wind coming. Like, he started looking around him of how this is impossible. And so he look at the winds beside him, the waves, and then finally he started sinking. And then he was like, Jesus, help, oh my gosh, and, or oh my, you. And so Jesus, like, of course, reaches out his hand and brings him up, and he was like, you have little faith. And at first, when I was reading that, I was like, okay, well, I guess he just didn't have enough faith in Jesus to make him walk on water. But if he didn't have faith, why would he call out to him and ask him to save him? And what it really was about is that Peter lacked, the focus of looking at Jesus, and he lacked the trust in himself, like the faith in himself that Jesus clearly had for him. Like, if, like, he knew, like, Jesus knew that Peter could walk on water with his help, but Peter, like, saw, oh my gosh, there's winds here, I'm just human, and then he started sinking. And I think at that moment, I looked around me and I stepped out in faith. I'm really excited. I'm here. I'm, coaching and training. And so I was technically, walking on water, just doing this impossible thing at this age. And then at that point, like, I just started looking around, and I noticed the winds. I noticed my age and how people might not listen to me because I'm young. I looked at how I had no business background. I didn't know how to reach out to universities and nonprofits. I had no idea how to talk to people. I saw that, there's a lot of other training, like, platforms out there. And so I saw the wins. I saw why this was impossible, and I freaked out and I started sinking. And there even came a point where, at least Peter called out to Christ, and he's like, Jesus, help me. I was like, I just continued to sink. And so that was a really, like, tough time for me. And so with that, like, I even, like, my friendships, like, I couldn't ask for any help. Like, I didn't ask help from, like, God, I didn't ask help from my friends, from my family. Like, I just kind of continued to sink because I didn't even know, like, that I was sinking until I couldn't breathe anymore. And so that's kind of where I was. And, you know, right now, like, I'm still, like, swimming up. I'm like, all right, let's get back up here. And so, like, right now, finally, like, I'm finally, like, being able to talk to God again and just sharing with him, like, what I've been going through. And throughout this time, I realized, like, while I thought I was sinking, he's been keeping me afloat. And so I just had to recognize that he's been there the entire time. So here I am, like, getting back on to like what I'm passionate about, and I'm having like I decided to have another training in July, and my declaration is to have 30 people there, and that still freaks me out to say it because I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm so passionate about it because it really helps, like, it really helps people develop relationships, and it helps people and equips people with tools to help other people to come up with their own solutions for issues that they're going through. And so, you know, I really, really am so passionate about bringing this to nonprofits and universities and students in general. And so I really need to start getting on it, and I'm working at it, and every day is a struggle, but I'm excited. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I don't really have, I guess I do have a playlist. Like, you know what? My playlist is to talk to at least 5 either nonprofits or universities, like a mix, just 5 in total, just completely new people, and just ask them about, like, about their organization and about their training. So it doesn't need necessarily like to pitch it, but just to talk to them and just to see what their heart and their vision is. And so that's my declaration. It freaks me out, but that's going to be my playlist for today, and I will update you guys as soon as I can, because tonight I have a sleep study because I think I might have narcolepsy. I don't know. So I'm going to a sleep study and I'm going to try to take a picture of, like, all the, like, tubes and all that stuff. I think it'd be super awesome, and I'll try to post it. So I wonder if they'll let me do a video in there. That'd be crazy. So that's kind of what where I'm at. And, you know, if you're interested in attending a training, it's, like, super discounted this time around because I asked my boss if we can do it at cost so that we can provide it to more people. So if you're interested, please give me a call or Facebook me or email me, or just any sort of conversational that you can tell me about that you're interested. Please let me know. And thank you so much for just the encouragements that all of you have been giving me throughout the times when I was posting up videos, and for those who encouraged me even when I wasn't. So thank you all, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I realize that even when days are really tough, it's okay. And I'll be praying for all of you guys for if you need it, and just let me know for that too. This is getting really long again. I need to have, like, a time limit. Okay, me rambling on, not help. But anyways, so that's all, and I hope you guys have an amazing day, and if not, I hope this somewhat brings a light to it. So take care, God bless, bye.